Well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Where today we're doing part 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last we ended up causing the case to go a little bit longer because of in the kid's photo there was clear evidence as to oh god. This one. There's clear evidence to it being done in Studio 2 and not Studio 1. The murder took place in somewhere other than where the body was found. Well. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Oh my god. I forgot I have to do voices here. Oh, save me. Save me, everyone. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow. Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. WP Powers, right. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and move to... Let's go talk to Powers.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez?
Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They said she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studio for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella?
Oh, he used to be a minor, straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows this name, Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Damn. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel of The Samurai Summer.
He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. Weird. Okay. He doesn't have a true response to that. Okay, that was some good information. Let's go back to the studio. Oh, not her. Not her. Oh my god, I'm so done with her. Guys, she killed my voice earlier. I can't. Okay. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted it. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. I'm assuming she's not allowed to talk much. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mount on it and the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Okay. That's about all we need to do there. Let's talk. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about the D. Vasquez, the producer.
The studio bigwigs.
Oh, sorry guys, I had to get that one out. How's everyone doing today, by the way?
So she's always getting her way.
She seems better. Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. Impossible.
Well, she's absolutely no use. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to the Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director of or the producer. Okay. These damn bird noises. There's nothing really here to look at. Let's just move forward. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello? Hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently? Alright, well, let's just slide. Okay, so she's only in this frame here. Steak dinners are still up and about. Let's talk about Mr. Hammer. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Oh, she's convinced. Sorry. There was like... Yep, this piece of hair that was, floating in my mouth. Gross. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Let's move to the trailer. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai now. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. These are all separate ones. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Steel Summer, okay. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. I was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Morning, Kid Kirby. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. I'll be listening to the stream. Awesome. Thanks for listening in. Singing Samurai stars what's next? Ninja Ballet? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Wait, I thought she said... If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. Oh, by yourselves. Oh, so she was like, oh, you can talk about him, just not... I'm not gonna answer anything. She's not even looking. Okay. Hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Huh. Wow, okay. A light van of moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Okay, we've already read that from yesterday. Where do we go? Is the question. Let's go to the employee area. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come to see the film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching!
Eek!
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique, indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Alright. Let's talk to Gumshoe. The plate. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? Hi, Super 64.
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? And there, they are traces. It'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything is due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right? So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Uh-oh.
How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think that we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
Whoa. So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Let's go! We got it right earlier. Woo! Okay. So Hammers did put Powers to sleep, which is crazy. How's everyone in chat doing? For the ones that are lurking around or just watching, chilling, vibing. All right. Okay, we have we have more stuff. Nothing else to talk about though. So let's move over to the dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore. What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Alright. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know. Bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know, it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change the programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. The program just ends. They'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
And this?
A fan collected of all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Could you tell us what happened about 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen if his career would get out. I see. You know, who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know?
Thanks, we'll try asking her, if she'll talk.
Wow.
What's in the bag this time? It's Powers' bag.
I put all of WP's personal belongings in there. He'll be able to pick them up, right?
I'm sure he'll come, yes.
Nothing left to present. Nothing left to talk about there. Time to talk to Old Bag.
What are you still slinking around? If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Old Windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Why do they think... who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh, she upsetty. She mad.
Who told you? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nicholas?
Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less? I suppose you think this is fun.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole the Powers costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. No, I'm late. It's okay, Depression. We haven't gotten to the court case, which is the most fun part. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Well, what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate. Oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Deadbolt. How are you doing, Depression and Deadbolt, by the way?
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag.
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see.
I'm doing okay. I'm certain you're doing as good too. Yeah, I'm doing chill. Mighty fine. Glad you're doing fine. I'm being careful with my voice, you know. I'm making sure not to push Old Bag's voice too far.
Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Oh my god! This is like that one Mario video. Super obscure, by the way. There's a Mario video. It's a fan-made Mario video of like, I think it was either a Gmod video or an SFM animation. I can't remember what it was. But, it's a video where Mario loses, right? And Bowser kills Mario. Or no, kills... Wait, I can't remember which way it goes. But either Mario or Bowser... I watched it when I was way younger. This was, like, terrible. But, like, Bowser or Mario, like, fall into, like, this fence gate that's exactly like this one. And they, like, get stabbed. It was super gory and stuff. And, that scared me as a kid.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Wow. Okay. He doesn't know what to say about that. I was like, okay, maybe he'll want to talk about that. He'll be like, oh, I didn't know that happened or something. The plot thickens, indeed. Let's go show, the freak. I want to save just in case, though. I don't know. I don't want her to steal it. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Hold bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Guys, I'm about to get murdered. There's a bad thing about to happen to me. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh? Well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable. Boys. Oh, shoot. The Mafia! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me, why? Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No!
Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh. Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.
Holy crap! I was so ready to go back because I didn't want to be I didn't know if that was an actual death scene or a part of the story. I don't know if this game has death scenes. It doesn't seem that way. Oh boy, we're at district court again.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call upon people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, that truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. That's why I said give her an Italian accent, because she's in the Mafia, but I don't really know how to say it without spoiling it. Well, there's mafias everywhere. To be fair, Depression.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. She also says capiche a few times. True. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer studio too. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. This is my favorite part of the case. Awesome. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please, stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Ugh. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. Okay. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate a T-bone steak on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything. Kinda wish she'd, said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. Okay, let's look at our evidence. You'd think we'd have to do with the new evidence. Oh, it blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. Wait. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal hour, so we went to Studio 1. Ah. Oh wait, I forgot to save. Wait, let's save here. Number 9. Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Manella uses van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Why do I not have the photo of Studio 2 as a part of my evidence? Time of death 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Oh, the body was killed at 2:30.
Objection!
No, it's wrong. What? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to the Studio 1. Man, this is difficult. Hi, Mimi. Okay, at 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Can I just, like... Why can't I just be like, hey, look at this? No, it doesn't contradict anything. Shows an accident involving jackhammer. That's all it says. Found on a table in the employee area bears jackhammer's fingerprints. Found in the employee area on it. That's just for jackhammer. Melody used his van to drive Vasquez to the Studio One after the meeting in the trailer. That could have happened. Cody always carries it though. He's still learning how to use it. Maybe we just use the camera as evidence here. The meeting began at 12 sharp. Okay. A little before noon. How's that trial going for you? I'm playing the 4th Ace Attorney game again on my head. Oh, on my end. This trial is going tough. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. So we went to Studio One. There was to be a rehearsal after, so we went to Studio One. So I had Sal take me at 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. You'll get there. No piece of guidance. I'll make it. I'll figure it out. The goal is to figure it out. That is what I have to do. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Let's press again and figure this out. Okay. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. So what if we... I mean, it's worth a shot. Yeah, but if that can make you feel better, if it can make you feel better, she gave me a tough time thinking way back then. Yeah.
Objection!
Ha! As I thought. Oh, okay, we did it right. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Oh, her plate didn't have anything in it. There was no bones left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Right, Mimi? It must smell crazy, right? Right, and it's got to be the grossest smelling thing. Look at the picture again of the evidence. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yet there were no bones left on this plate. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! That's a really funny answer. I know how! You ate the bone! Guys, I have to click it. I have to click it. I have to click it. Sorry, I can't stick around my grandparents right now, and I'm at my grandparents right now, and I do want to continue that second playthrough of Ace Attorney 4 on my end. All right, all good, Mimi. You ate the bone too. The music dropped. Yo, the music just totally left. Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Can I try that again? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I do leave the bone. Can I try that again? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! Damn it! I feel like I'm stuck in a time loop. Okay, I was just marking that. I thought that was silly. If you run into an issue, Flops, feel free to DM me as usual. With that said, enjoy the trial. Thank you. They don't like that I keep doing this. Okay. You didn't eat the steak. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Infinite bone glitch. Yup. I think that you should get an achievement for that. Bless in chat. That's crazy, Juba. Hi, Gabu. Hi, Fiddle. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Gabu. And Juba. Hope everyone's doing well. Smoking in court is crazy work. Right, Kai? This is insane.
Hi, I see. Then, what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright? Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. Any here I was worrying about today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I mean, I think she could. Oh, but she's got mafia. You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Ho! Ho! Ho!
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too. With the fake blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right. Okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. Wait, what? What? I thought this would be like, oh, she pushed him into the bars, but I guess not. It bears Jackhammer's fingerprints. The spear was not used as the murder weapon. So then what was? Was it the pills? What kind of evidence do I have? The van. Okay, I was honestly between like the steak plate with sleeping pills, but this is... Because it has a break in the shaft. And it's been mended with duct tape. Is that all they're trying to tell me? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yup. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Humph. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. Okay, now I have to say what the murder weapon was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Would it make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see the murder weapon then. Right? Murder weapon would be this then. Look at this photo. What is this? Why? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Kid Kirby, haha, the Vine Boom. Mrs. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammers outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Yeah, this is the second thing. This is the second time something's killed someone twice. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ha ha! Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I dispose of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with this body?
She had another way. Hi, Ollie. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it.
Holy! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to the Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, right? Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
What? So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the results of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it doesn't seem likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! To come so far only to fail. Thank you for the lurk, Gabu.
As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of witness Miss Vasquez.
But, whoa, Edgeworth!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want me to testify about? Do you want her to testify about?
Well, yes. Indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all, that...
Edgeworth.
Wait, Edgeworth is taking our side. And it was with Sal in the old bag. The security lady when we found... I was with Sal in old bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I got my food? Hell yeah. He's helping you, yeah.
I see. No issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick. We're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? The witness will continue her testimony.
Okay. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expected me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder.
Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murder body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
Let me save here. I want to pull a stunt. We're gonna save over 1 now. I want to pull a stunt, guys. I don't want to look at the rest of the testimony and press.
Objection!
Okay, it doesn't contradict evidence, but it's like... Okay, whatever. It's fine. I just wanted to try that. You know what? I'm loading back. I was just curious. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up.
Hold it!
What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Oh boy. The security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it.
Hold it!
Old Bag, the security lady? Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said it because she saw him going towards the studio. Right. The Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Okay, I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Why, though? You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot of writing on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to the Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Wait, but she went there to rehearse. She should have brought the stuff. Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to known about the murder before going to Studio One. Yo, let's go Edgeworth! I mean, your burrito is so good. Hell yeah. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth? What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. Nunez will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Edgeworth got his own spin-off games? Wait, really? Oh, that's sick. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait. I knew that Hammer was injured.
Hold it!
How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her. Here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body.
What body? I would have said that British body.
Okay. It's here. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. He wasn't injured, though.
Objection!
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Good catch, thank you, thank you. I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Power. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Yo, Edgeworth is like finishing my sentences. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. Hi, Milla. How are you doing today? That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Yo.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death, nothing. Miller, thank you for the 25 stream streak. I'm doing all right, that's good, that's good. By the way, since Vasquez is a Spanish name, the U is silent. Vasquez? 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 Vasquez. Gaff. Vasquez sounds better. It's more artsy, like how she portrays herself, you know? I guarantee you she pronounces it Vasquez. And she says the U isn't silent. Vasquez is what I'm used to. Yeah, but it's her, you know?
You would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court.
Wait!
Does the defense have anything to say on this matter?
She killed both people! Hi, Kuro!
I have proof, and I'll show it to you.
I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. It's gotta be this, right?
Take that!
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Got him, Floppy. Yeah, I got this. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Oh, she angry. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on the day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated, oh my god, Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One more moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Wait. Motive for murder? I don't think she had a motive. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. I was thinking that. I was low-key thinking that. That's why I didn't say that she... That's why I didn't present evidence. I didn't even look. What? What? Kuro, how are you doing today, by the way? Your Honor! Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then, Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she cracked. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, thank you. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. That was her husband that died 5 years ago? Oh. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Yay! Guys, bless in chat. Can we get some bless in chat? I'm such a troll.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Bless. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. Pray to God. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court. Nice job, Floppies. Very big brained. Thank you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP.
Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Uh-oh. Huh. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. He's scaring me. Why is he looking at me like that? He's so angry. Why he's so angry? His front profile is so uncanny. It is. It's Shadow the Hedgehog. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if? They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now, we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Phoenix and Edgeworth is like a huge ship. No, duh, they have the same tension as Sonic and Shadow, and Sonic and Shadow is a pretty big ship too. But is there any basis for it? No. Not yet. At least for Phoenix and Edgeworth, it's kind of the same as Sonic and Shadow right now, but nothing more. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Yeah, it's exactly like Sonic, Shadow, and Goku and Vegeta. Yeah. Miles is like fan canon gay. Gotcha. I think they're too fundamentally different me to see it happening. Exactly. A brand new episode has been added. Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Guys? Oh, that's such a great episode. Before I start this episode, obviously it's going to start it off just like real quickly here, but I will not be continuing this episode today as I need to rest my voice. I already pushed myself doing I did two Ace Attorney streams back to back. So I need to rest my voice, but I will make sure to set up a date where we truly start this whole thing, and we'll try to do it all in one day. All right? So make sure to follow on the Discord for updates under the hashtag schedule section of the Discord. But yeah, let's see what they're gonna hint to this being about real quick. Because we're gonna save here, and then it's gonna be like, okay, let's actually just save over our. No, we'll just do two. We'll do two. We'll save over two. All in one day, wouldn't recommend. I mean, we'll see what we can perform. You know, my assumptions, guys, is that we'll be doing it on Wednesday. Monday, I'm gonna take a break. Wednesday is Thanksgiving dinner or lunch for me. I think we might be back Thursday with it. So we have a little bit of a time gap between then. But yeah, I think we'll probably be doing it Thursday. I'll make sure to make a solidified schedule for next week, considering Thanksgiving and stuff. And I have family over and wait, when is Thanksgiving truly? 27th is Thanksgiving. I will be streaming. Oh, wait. I can't do it Thursday because then a lot of people might miss it because they have Thanksgiving plans. Maybe we'll do it Friday. Black Friday is a fine day to do it. I never thought I would enjoy these Ace Attorney gameplays until these streams. The awkward interactions make it funny. Hell yeah, hell yeah. This case is like 50% longer than case 3. Okay, maybe we'll do part 1 and 2. We'll do 50% of it on Friday, and then 50% on Sunday or Saturday, depending on how my voice is doing. It really depends on the voices I have to do. Because like I saw a parrot, we're like squawk, you know. I probably want a cracker. You know, if I'm doing that like for the whole cases, I'm very afraid. Then I need to watch a VOD Sad Life. How about I have a vote when we do it? Maybe Fiddle, is it because of you work on the weekends? Don't worry, I don't think the voices are that bad. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna show us here real quick. Oh, it's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. No! Wait, what? 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 Oh my god, what a cliffhanger! What a cliffhanger! What a cliffhanger! Oh my god! Holy moly! Well, guys, look again. Look forward to the schedule for next week. Look forward to the schedule for next week because, oh my God. What? Around the same time? I always start my streams at 11 a.m. EST. I'll type it out so you can, like, change it to time zones and stuff like that. Enjoying the game so far, I see. Yes, yes. Super enjoying the games. All right. Well, I'm going to end YouTube stream here and reboot as we hop into... do I want to play Crossworlds or Rumble more right now? What does chat want to see more? Rumble or Crossworlds? SpongeBob Festivals to Crossworlds? Gotcha. We'll do it. It's Crossworlds time. The event ends today? Oh my God, wait, it is Sunday. I thought it was Saturday. Oh my God. Holy moly. Yeah, let's hop onto Crossworlds. Boom. All right. YouTube stream will be back in a second. Can I hear a Southern accent from you? I cannot do a Southern accent. I don't even know how a Southern accent sounds, to be frank. Well, I know how it sounds, but I can't display it with my own voice. Okay, YouTube stream ending. I'll be back on Crossworlds.